My dear child, I saw what you did, and I want to tell you something that will make your heart pause for a moment. A wealthy man has already noticed it too. Yes, I placed eyes on you that you couldn't see, and they were watching with intention. This man has resources you've never imagined, but it's not his money that matters to me. It's his heart. And his heart has been deeply moved by something you didn't even do to impress. You did it because your heart was clean, because your intentions were good, and because you trusted me. That one act, that one quiet moment when you showed character instead of complaining, when you stayed kind instead of being cruel, it was seen. And now, something is about to be set in motion for you that no one can stop, not even you. You were not trying to be seen. That's what makes this even more powerful. You weren't trying to gain anything. You weren't trying to get ahead by force. You weren't pretending. You weren't seeking validation. You were just being the version of you that I designed in love, and that's what made heaven stop. That's what made this wealthy man notice. He saw peace in you, and he felt something stir in his spirit. He didn't even understand it at first, but I was already whispering, "Help this one." And he listened. Slowly, quietly, faithfully, the wheels have started moving. While you were crying, confused, thinking nothing was working, I was preparing relocation. Yes, child, relocation. You are going to be moved, and not just physically. Your name, your level, your status, your entire story is about to be shifted. You didn't know someone was asking about you, but they were. This man, he's not loud. He's not the kind who shows off, but he has been gifted, and now I've positioned him to bless you. He was told, find someone who carries grace, not greed. Find someone who listens before they speak. Find someone who serves without needing applause. And he found you. I guided him straight to you. Even though you didn't know, even though you've been walking through discouragement, questioning your own steps, I want you to know now, every delayed season had a purpose. I wasn't ignoring you. I was preparing someone who had what you needed, and I was preparing you to be ready for what he would bring, because if I sent it too soon, it would have scared you. You think you're stuck, but you're not stuck. You're in a place of divine waiting. Heaven's silence does not mean heaven's absence. I am still God, still speaking, still working, and in your stillness you activated something. I need you to understand the power of unseen faith. The moment you chose to believe when nothing made sense was the moment this man received his instruction. He didn't know your name yet, but he felt your spirit. He felt your warmth. He saw your dignity in a world that trades it for attention. That's when the order was released. Make room for this one. And now, child, I'm telling you before it happens so that when the door opens, you won't be scared. You'll remember this message. You'll remember that I told you. You are about to be relocated. And when I say relocated, I don't just mean moving houses. I mean everything about your environment is about to change. Everything about your circle, the air you breathe, the peace you feel, the opportunities, the favor, the protection. I am not just moving you. I am surrounding you because of what you did. Yes, that thing, that one thing you thought no one noticed. I did. And because of that, you earned trust. Not the kind of trust people give when you're perfect, but the kind of trust heaven gives when you're faithful. That's why the man is coming. Not because you begged, not because you impressed, but because I saw and I said, now is the time. You don't owe anyone an explanation when I relocate you. Some will be confused, some will be jealous, but you will have peace. They won't understand how suddenly everything changed, but I will, because I'm the author, and I've been rewriting your chapter in secret. You're going to step into a life you prayed for and forgot about. You thought I didn't hear that prayer when you whispered, God, give me just one chance to feel safe, to feel settled, to feel like I belong. But I heard you. I saw the tears no one else saw. I counted them like treasure and I waited for the right moment. This is that moment, child. The wealthy man isn't just a giver. He's a key, a door, a tool I'm using to move you out of delay and into destiny. But don't let his money distract you. That's not the real miracle. The real miracle is how I'm honoring you publicly because you honored me privately. Even when you didn't feel me near, you still chose kindness. Even when you were exhausted, you still prayed. Even when you were rejected, you still loved. That's the reason. You could have turned cold, you could have given up, you could have copied others and tried to force your way to the top, but you didn't. You stayed soft, you stayed faithful, and I honor that. Don't underestimate how heaven rewards hidden obedience. I see what others miss, and I do not let pure hearts go unnoticed forever. That's why I whispered your name to someone whose hands can carry what your future needs. I didn't choose someone famous. I chose someone faithful, someone who knows how to keep their word, someone who isn't impressed by masks but moved by truth. And now he's coming to you, soon. He has no idea how much his obedience will bless your life, but he will find out because when he follows my voice, miracles happen on both sides. He's not your source, I am. But I've chosen him to help unlock something for you. Don't be scared of the shift. Don't question the timing. Don't look at your surroundings right now and doubt me. What you see now is not the final scene. This is the part of the story where I flipped the script, where I turn the page, where I send someone who has what you lost and give it back with interest, because I'm not a halfway God. I complete what I start, and I never forget a single seed you sowed in silence. Every time you gave when you didn't have, I saw. Every time you helped when you were hurting, I wrote it down. The enemy wanted you to believe that goodness is a waste of time, that kindness gets overlooked, that patience gets you nowhere. But now I will show you how heaven works. Your goodness was not wasted. Your kindness was not missed. Your patience was the very thing I used to build your next chapter. This man I'm sending, he's going to offer you a way out of struggle, out of uncertainty, out of loneliness, and into a space where you are seen, valued, and protected. But child, remember, it wasn't the act that brought this blessing. It was the heart behind it. That's why I'm moving you. Not because of what you did, but because of who you are when no one is looking. And that's the version of you I'm proud of, the version I want the world to see now. I am not asking you to chase. I am not asking you to force. I am asking you to receive, to breathe, to believe that this is real because it is. And I need you to let go of the lie that said you're too late. You're not late. You're right on time. It just took a while to prepare the right person to carry the next blessing. You don't need 10 doors, you need the right one. And I have made that ready for you. This man is not your rescue. I already rescued you. But he is part of the reward. And when he comes, treat him with the same grace you treated me with even when I was silent. That's the beauty I see in you. Your quiet faith, your unseen loyalty, your unshaken love. That's why you're the one. There were others I could have chosen, but their hearts weren't ready. They wanted blessings without brokenness. They wanted the spotlight without sacrifice. But you walked through fire and still worshiped. You were forgotten, but you didn't become bitter. And that's what made heaven move for you. I had to wait for the perfect moment, and that moment is almost here. I'm not going to send a hint, I'm going to send help. And not small help, life-changing help. Because of what you did when it didn't make sense. Because of the way you loved even when your own heart was aching. You passed a test you didn't even know you were in. That's how deeply I trust you. So don't panic when your life starts to shift suddenly. It's not a mistake. It's not random. It's me. It's always been me. I know you're tired of starting over. I know you feel like you've lost time. But I can restore everything, even time, even opportunities, even people. That's the kind of God I am. And when I move, I don't ask permission. I open doors no one can shut, and this door will not shut. It will swing wide open. But I need you to walk through it. Don't let fear talk you out of it. Don't let doubt steal what you prayed for. Don't let people who don't know your struggle have an opinion on your blessing. This is between you and me, and I will walk with you through every step. You won't be alone in this change. Even if the journey feels new, my presence will feel familiar because I go before you. I surround you. I carry you. And listen, this is just the beginning. You're not only being relocated physically, you're being relocated emotionally, spiritually, financially. That pressure that's been on your chest lately, I'm lifting it. That ache in your heart, I'm healing it. That fear in your mind, I'm replacing it with clarity. You've waited long enough. You've wept long enough. You've wondered long enough. I'm not just giving you a new address. I'm giving you new peace, new laughter, new purpose. Because the old you cannot survive in the new place, so I've been pruning you, not punishing you, preparing you. You're going to feel unfamiliar joy, and when you do, don't second guess it. You deserve to smile. You deserve to rest. You deserve to feel safe. This wealthy man will open the way, but I will fill the space. Don't worry about how, just be ready. You'll recognize him not by what he wears, but by what he carries. Peace, honor, respect. He'll speak with humility. He'll offer something that feels too good to be true, but that's how I love, abundantly. I never bless with crumbs. I bless with overflow. And this blessing will overflow in your life into places you forgot about, into prayers you buried, into rooms where your name has never been spoken before. I will make your name rise, not for pride, but for purpose. You'll reach people. You'll inspire change. You'll break generational pain. You'll show others what happens when you keep your heart right even when your life doesn't look right. That's your true wealth, child. Your heart, your choices, your character. And now it's time to reap. You sowed in silence, you'll harvest in public. I promise. So keep your posture gentle, keep your spirit open, keep your eyes on me. The man I've chosen isn't your destination. He's a vehicle I'm using to get you there. Don't idolize him. Don't fear him. Just honor the path I've chosen. And as you do, you'll find that every step starts to feel lighter. Everything confusing starts to make sense. Everything broken starts to feel healed. I told you, child, I don't start what I can't finish. And I'm finishing something big in your life. That delay wasn't denial, it was design. That silence wasn't rejection, it was redirection. And now the time is right. That's why this message is reaching you. That's why your heart is beating differently right now, because you know this isn't random. This is confirmation. This is your sign. This is your moment. Type 555 if you trust Jesus. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, we seek your guidance and blessings as we navigate this path of love and understanding. As we patiently await the divine alignment of hearts, we ask for strength, patience, and the wisdom to recognize the unfolding of this beautiful story. May the realization of love be gentle and profound, touching the deepest parts of our beings, and may the bonds formed be resilient and enduring. As we anticipate the end of this year, when expressions of love will be openly shared, we ask for your divine protection and guidance, trusting that all will unfold as it is meant to be. Thank you for your constant presence and support on this journey towards love. Amen. Type 444 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. An important message is waiting for you in the next video, where you'll hear it.